do what
And
I
not
do.
just highly educated, they specialize in their high achieving professionals. Cool. And that level of achievement didn't happen by accident. Many of these immigrants were already part of the top 5 and 10% in their home countries. And they came from families who emphasized education and discipline and global opportunity. Many were already fluent in English. Many arrived with international scholarships and other credentials of professional training from abroad. So yes, this is impressive. But we also have to ask the next hard question. Why is it that despite these educational success stories, we're going to get to that. But for now, I want to emphasize this. When we speak of high educational attainment from Africans, let's be honest, this is not a portrait of an average African. This is the cream of the crop. This is the elite. Okay? Now, it's important for us to recognize their success without romanticizing it, because when people weaponize these immigrants' achievements to shame foundational Black Americans, they're comparing our what? Our average to their elite. And that's not cool. Now, here's the thing. As I said earlier, Africans are the most educated, but they're also the most underpaid amongst the professionals, amongst all immigrants. Now, let's talk about this harsh reality that doesn't get enough attention, because they would love to tell you to work harder. But what they're not telling you is that Indian is making more money than them. That East Asian guy is making more money than them. And he might have more education, highly educated, particularly the Nigerians, the Ghanaians, and the Ethiopians. But consistently, they earn less than their white, Asian, and even Latino counterparts, many of whom have lower levels of education. And this is not speculation, it's backed by data. For example, a Nigerian-born PhD engineer may earn less than a white colleague with only a bachelor's degree. African-trained doctors face more credential barriers and get offered lower starting salaries. And many highly educated Africans find themselves underemployed, working job. You over here at the Starbucks and you got a PhD. You got a job that doesn't even match your skill level or your degree or your expertise. This is what economists call brain waste. So why is it happening, fellas, ladies? My foundation, I bet y'all can tell them why. Huh? I bet you can tell them it's because anti-blackness is global, but it's most entrenched right here in the good old USA. See, the US labor market doesn't just reward credentials. It rewards networks. It rewards cultural familiarity. It rewards whiteness. And when it comes to Black people, whether you are born in Brooklyn or Benin, the same systematic bias kicks in, even with that Ivy League degree from Harvard or Moore or Brown. African immigrants still walk into boardrooms and hospitals and tech firms and face the same racial assumptions that the foundation of Black Americans have had to battle for centuries. Do you really belong here? Are you qualified? Can you speak clearly? Are you articulate? So let me be plain with this. Credentials alone do not shield Black people from racism, not even foreign-born ones. Because when you walk into that room, your degrees don't speak, your Black skin does. And here's what's even more sobering. The very same African immigrants who are used as this so-called model Negro minority to shame foundation of Black Americans are quietly facing the same wage theft, the same glass ceilings, and the same exploitation. Their resumes may be packed with degrees, their work ethic may be unshakable, but America's labor market sees melanin first and merit second. So when we talk about unity among the Black diaspora, we must talk about shared struggles. Because when the paycheck doesn't match the diploma, that's not personal failure, that's institutional bias. Now, we could have told you that, couldn't we? Black Americans could have told you that. Right? See, we expose it. We long since dismantled the myth that education alone and working harder will save us. We knew that because even the most educated Black immigrants are still underpaid. And then clearly the problem isn't Black people. The problem is the system is doing what it's designed to do. Let's speak some more uncomfortable truth. Are y'all with me? Hit the number 1 button. America is not a meritocracy. America itself has a racial caste system. And it is that system, Blackness, no matter where it's from, is punished. This is one of the most jarring realities that African immigrants encounter when they come to the United States. They arrive with degrees, they arrive with drive. Many come from countries where they part of the majority, where their skin color was not a social disadvantage. And they come here believing the American dream is real. That if you work hard, somebody type work hard and play by the rules, success will follow. But then something happens. They realize they've stepped into a country where a degree from Harvard does not protect you from being pulled over by the police. A medical license does not prevent that real estate agent from steering you away from certain neighborhoods. And a clean resume and a crisp accent still doesn't result in a second interview at all. And that diversity hire label follows you like a shadow. Because see, in America, Blackness is a disqualifier. It doesn't matter if you're from Lagos or Louisiana or Port-au-Prince or Philadelphia. The system sees color, not country. African immigrants often enter this country thinking their nationality will give them advantage. I'm better than those Black Americans, right? That's what they think. Right? And they still get followed around in the stores. And they still have to deal with stop and frisk. Their children are suspended at a higher rate in school. They're assumed to be janitors and drivers, not doctors and engineers. And in that moment, the illusion shatters. See, this is why redlining doesn't ask your last name, and police brutality doesn't check your visa status, and workplace microaggressions don't care about your GPA. Whether you are a foundational Black American or an African immigrant or a Caribbean immigrant, you are still part of this group that is last hired, first fired, least paid, and most policed. This is a painful awakening, especially for those who came here expecting open arms and open doors. But it should be a clarifying one. In this country, the price of being Black is paid in full, regardless of your origin. And here's the deeper irony. Even as some try to distinguish themselves from US-born Black people, believing proximity to whiteness will protect them, the system lumps them together when it counts. This is why I live in a Black neighborhood. If you come to my office, all my employees are foundational Black Americans. I've had people from the Caribbean. I have people from Africa. That's why I went to HBCU.
What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D.
People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's Black Man Talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. Lizard King here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. 9 Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. 9 Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. 9 Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. 9 Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now
Like
on.